Good. The regular meeting of the South County Board of Education is now called to order. Roll call. Thomas Blakely.
Here.
Brian Casey is excused. Stephanie Cogan here. Vincent Forenzo.
Here.
Rose Gigliello.
Here.
Jennifer Houlihan is excused. Michael Keane.
Here.
David Keel.
Here.
Christopher Larrabee.
Here.
Robert Mesick.
Here.
Will we please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Agenda item number 3, approval of the minutes. This is for the regular meeting of May 26th, 2026, and the special meeting of June 2nd, 2026. Are there any questions or edits? Hearing none, I will take a motion. Ms. Gigliello, second. Mr. Keane, on the motion made by Ms. Gigliello, seconded by Mr. Keane, that the minutes of the regular meeting of May 26th, 2026, and the special meeting of June 2nd, 2026 be approved. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 7-0. Agenda item number 4, awards and recognition. Up first are the Eagle Scout recognition. We have Mr. Mossy from Troop 1077 and Mr. Reed from Troop 1062. Gentlemen, I will hand this over to you.
Come on up. Absolutely. So we've got Grant Pollock is here and AJ Mossy. Yep. 2 of our students. So that. Yep. Yuri. Yes, sir. Yep. And Brian. Okay. So guys, why don't you turn your face to the community there. Tonight, we're recognizing 5 students at Conway Central High School for achieving their Eagle Scout. They're not only representative of outstanding students at the high school, but their service to our community goes a long way to achieve the Eagle Scout. Years of dedication coming up through the ranks of the Scout, as you can see. Several of the students, they've got an awful lot of badges there, and I know that talking to some of the family members, they've grown out of their uniform. So as they get the Eagle Scout, that costs to replace the uniforms, and so that gets costly. But we wanted to recognize them tonight. Anyone want to talk a little bit about what their project was? Where do you guys?
Do we go from order from left to right?
Well, why don't we start with Yuri if you got the.
So my project was a patio redo. Basically, I ripped up an entire patio and then replaced it to make it look better.
AJ?
I managed to place boxes around our local schools for the Mohawk Humane Society. We collected linens and the food of all types, as well as some bonus things that we did not even know existed.
As well as Yuri and Ryan, I did my project in Little's Lake. I just made 8 birdhouses. They're birdhouses.
I built a bunch of picnic tables at a dog park in Gilderland, and I also laid down a bunch of rocks there too to let the dogs be able to go throughout the paths more easily.
A little tight in here, but wanted anything from our board members? You have any questions at all? Like to get a photo of.
Yeah.
And so.
Yeah, definitely. Tell you the truth, I am a mom of 2 Eagle Scouts, and I know how much blood, sweat, and tears it goes for both the Scouts and for their families for years and years and years and years. I'm really proud of all of you gentlemen and of the families. Congratulations to all of you. Anyone else?
Would you mind getting a picture?
Great job, boys. Do we have any
Yeah.
former Pinewood Derby champions in the house?
All
Oh,
right.
I'll make it for Aaron.
I actually brought my wheel.
Oh, great. No, I didn't.
Yuri, do you still have a chance to win?
I got third place.
What?
I got third place once, that's it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Why did I say you too?
Force of habit.
There you go. I'll take it.
No, that's all right.
Yeah, thank you all. I know you have a scout meeting.
Oh, yeah, please go ahead. I know you have a scout
Thank you very
meeting.
much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks.
Great job.
All right, next up, we have the New York State Seal of Civic Readiness. Miss Melissa Judge, would you like to go ahead and speak on this, please?
Yeah, absolutely. So good evening, everyone. My name is Melissa Judge. For those of you who don't know me, I have the honor of being the K-12 Humanities Supervisor for the district. And one of my responsibilities each year is to work with our Seal of Civic Readiness Committee to highlight some of our outstanding seniors who have submitted their Seal of Civic Readiness digital portfolio. So New York State currently has two seals, the Seal of Civic Readiness, which is what we're talking about, and the Seal of Biliteracy. It's a New York State honor. Any school district in New York State has the right to enter students into the Seal of Civic Readiness pool, and then our committee decides if our students have met the qualifications to be recipients. Two ways to do it: civic knowledge. Our students who are here today, Kai, Aiden, and Laura, have showcased so much dedication with their coursework, which is civic knowledge, their region scores, and also with their research. Additionally, for civic participation, they've gone above and beyond with their internships, with their volunteerism, with their service learning, and you'll get to see a little bit of that tonight. So just know that these three were outstanding in their Seal of Civic Readiness portfolios. The committee picks a few that we like to bring to the board and the community to highlight the great work of our students. But this year, South Colony had approximately 140 students receive the Seal of Civic Readiness honor, and they will be acknowledged at our graduation ceremony at the end of June. So I just want to give a congratulations to Kai and Aiden, and they did a great job. I know if you just want to come and talk through briefly your presentation, Kai will share a little bit of his work with everybody this evening.
Which one would you, which screen would you like me to point to guys? Okay, I'll use this one because I'm right-handed. Alright, so this is my Seal of Civic Readiness. Alright, scroll down. Okay, so my why, there's a link attached to the document, but if you don't know, I'm a senior, you know that, but you don't know, you might not know that I want to pursue medicine when I'm older, and something that I'm sure a lot of you guys have encountered. Medicine is very civically involved, very politically involved, so I think as someone who wants to become a doctor, it's very important to be civically aware, to have civic knowledge, and so when you're dealing with like healthcare management or healthcare policy, you're ready, you're aware, and you know what to do, what to discuss. And like for me, you would know how to communicate with your patients when it comes to like insurance issues or stuff like that. So you can scroll down. Transcript info, I took a lot of classes. All right, so one interesting thing that I was able to do in my sophomore year was Students Inside Albany. I got to interview two politicians. One was Phil Steck, the other was Jacob Ashby. So the most amazing thing about this was that I got to meet students who are all older than me. I was one of two sophomores who got to attend, but all of these students were all from all around New York. My roommate, because we got like a free free food and free rooming at a 5-star hotel, which is pretty cool. My roommate was from Long Island, and not only that, but there would be so many like discussion tables about like grassroots, but also like media literacy, and I got to register to vote there, which was pretty cool. So I got to learn about a lot of different perspectives and stuff like that. So pretty cool. All right, so some extracurriculars and work-based learning. There's a lot that I could have put, but I put 2. So one thing that I'm really proud of is being a Key Club member. I've been a Key Club member for 3 years, and I'm president this year. We hosted a lot of events. We've raised a lot of money this year, which is pretty cool. And it's really amazing being able to see and talk with and like host volunteer events and like see the community get involved and stuff like that, which is pretty awesome. Let's go back up. There's one more thing. That's okay. I want to talk about CIP as well. If you have, I don't know if everyone here is a senior or like a high school student, but I really recommend if you don't have a senior yet, have your student take CIP. It's such an amazing class. You get to take an internship, and mine was at Sunnyview Rehab, where I got to meet so many senior citizens and like help them with I got to talk with so many of them and help nurses and doctors with their patients and stuff like that, which is really awesome. And I still do it, even though I took the course in semester 1, I still volunteer there. It's really awesome. Okay, now you can scroll. All right, so one thing that I think is the most interesting part of my portfolio is my civic capstone project that I started in my sophomore year. It was a very small group of students and some seniors who are alumni who are 2 years older than me. We started the WERT, or the Waste Education Reduction Team. It's like Eagle Club is currently doing this, and they plan on doing it, but basically we got to collect over 2 tons of textiles at Raider Fest. It was the last Raider Fest actually, so that was pretty cool. And we got to not only discuss like waste management with like the town of Colony, members of the town of Colony, but I remember I got to come here to the Board of Education and talk about it twice. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but that was pretty cool.
We all nodded our head.
Yes. All right, and then that's it. My presentation. Thank you guys.
Great job.
Hi guys, I'm Laura, I'm a senior. Got my seal. So why did I choose to do this? To be honest, I'm also on the track to becoming a doctor, and I think that it's really important in medicine to be civically aware and civically ready to encounter a variety of things, because medicine is so broad. You never know what you're going to expect. You never know what your patients are going to know. You never know what other doctors you're going to encounter, the type of parents. Like, so I want to go into pediatrics. I think 95% of it is dealing with the parents. Love you all. You guys do your best, but it's mostly parents, and you never know what you're going to encounter. So it's very important to know things and be aware. A lot of bias going on, a lot of misinformation in society, and you never know what you're going to encounter. So I think it's very great. Also, I think we have the pleasure of taking so many classes, and honestly, on my next slide, you'll see it. I've taken a whole bunch of things. I think it's great because our generation is so lucky that we have the opportunity to be able to take courses that actually prepare us for things. I know that prior generations haven't, and I think that we actually declare, like in AP Gov, we had people help register to vote, and we learn all about like the Department of Transportation and things. I think it's very nice to like actually be prepared for the world and see what you're going to encounter. So in AP Gov, we've done a couple of projects. They're all silly, I'm not going to link them, but one of them was studying the Constitution. And to be honest, before this class, I didn't really know what was going on. I just knew that, it was the layout for the world, and it's just, we got to follow what we got to follow. But after both of these projects, actually, because I also did a presidential roadmap, I learned how gruesome it actually is and the actual like process into it, and how many steps it actually takes to be up there, especially in politics, and how gruesome it can actually be for you. But it's very nice to just actually see it all come together and see how you can personally help too. So I've done a lot of things, and I credit myself for them, but the 3 things that I'm most proud of: 1, Albany Med. I did a ton of volunteering for Albany Med over the summer. I did over 75 just last summer, and I'm currently going to work there in September this year. I'm still volunteering. I'm still going back this summer. I do the birth center, rehab, therapy, anything. I just help patients talk, just talking to them, talking to students, transporting babies, helping with anything that I really can in the birth center, the lovely room tour that we have and everything that's super helpful there. And then in 2023 and 2024, I did the South Carolina Paul C. Albee Summer Music Academy as an intern. It's one of my favorite internships because I am a violinist, something I very much pride myself in, but I love to volunteer, and it was great because community came together, we played music, I taught little kids how to play, and it was very nice to see their smiling faces. That's why I wanted to go in speeds, but they see everything and they learn from you, and it was really nice to be a role model and explain how you do things. And then one of the things I'm most proud of is being class president. I've been class president for the last 4 years, and honestly, it's probably the most rewarding thing that I've ever done. We've volunteered at Raider Fest, now Pack Fest, we've done events, we just hosted senior prom on Saturday, that was a big success, senior picnic on Friday. We've done a whole bunch of things, I'm super proud of them, but I'm also a part of P Club. I was vice president of Student Senate this year, president of Student Advisory, and I've done a whole bunch of things. Those are the ones I'm most proud of. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, my name is Aiden Kramer. This is my SEAL of readiness. So my why, I pretty much just do it because I love it. My entire life is surrounded by volunteering, helping people. I just enjoy it. Simply put, I think that there's no other feeling than giving back to your community. That's something that I haven't found anything at least that beats it. For my transcript, I've been on the AP pathway since freshman. The only thing is AP Bureau. I want to take that so bad, but there just wasn't enough kids. I'm really ashamed. It sounded like such a nice class. I also took Each One Teach One, which is a very unique class for this for the school, but I think it's one that a lot of people like overlook, and I'll talk about that later. I have the project linked.
Keep going.
What?
Next slide.
Yeah. This is my service learning experience. You can go to the next slide of the first one. So I've been volunteering at the West Albany Fire Department for the past 3 years. I've gone through a lot of different things. On the right is FSRI. It's a free tool that allows people to get a lot of certificates very easily, in my opinion, in a lot of different areas specialized in firefighting. And then on the left is, it's called Boot Camp. It's your BFO and IFO, basic exterior firefighting, basic interior firefighting. I think it was 180 hours total of classwork, which was mostly online, and then actual work that I went in for, which I think was about 120 hours alone. But that was over a summer. Normally the way people do it is in like increments. I think it's 3 months for BFO, and then usually in the summer, and then IFO is like in the winter. That actually combined it, so I just got it all done over the summer in between my junior and my senior year, it was actually really amazing. Fortunately, I can't go into actual calls because of my age, but it's nice because once I do get to 18, because of the years and the effort that I put in, I skip that period of probation, which usually if you're joining at 18, you have to go through and prove yourself, but I would skip that because of this.
That's pretty cool.
And then this is my other one. If you go to the next slide, I think it should have the, so through school, I went through the EMT certification program, which I forget how many hours that one is too. I think it's 200 something. It depends. It's 1 semester, so I did it my first semester of senior year of classwork, which I think is perfect, not just if you want to go into emergency medical services, but also if you want to go into any sort of medical field. It's perfect for giving an introduction to a lot of basic concepts. And like I took sports med before I took this class, then I took sports med lab after I took this class, and I mean the difference was very drastic. It helped me in a lot of aspects outside of just like my volunteering work at the fire department. But I also did ride-alongs with Colony EMS. I chose Station 3 the entire time. And it really got me into a look of the community that I don't normally get to because I'm all the way in Loudonville. So I would ride along with them, and I saw a place that I've never seen before. Like I would go to Albany Med, I'd go to St. Peter's, I'd go in the actual belly of the hospital, and and also hearing the accounts of all the other EMTs who are either I met people who are new, I met people who've been there for a long time. Literally, my parents would have met them. And just, I talked to them a lot. That's all I would do on my ride-alongs. And it was very interesting to hear what they had to say. This is my each one teach one. That's my finale, my final project. But so basically, what I did was I went to Lechico Middle School, or Lechico Elementary School, and I taught the pre-K there. So I taught them a foreign language. I chose French because that's what I've been doing for my entire career. And it was something. Teaching pre-K kids is very hard if you've ever been in the classroom recently. But
Say yes.
but you really do learn to love them. It's definitely something you learn. But it was so amazing. I mean, the kids were just the best. I love them so much. And it was really an amazing experience. I have my other capstone linked, which is the one I'm actually still doing it right now, my internship, which is at the middle school, which I'll talk about momentarily. But it really was a very good precursor to that, to be able to talk to the teacher, see what it's definitely very different from the pre-K and the middle school, but it was still a very good precursor. And then this is one of my 2 capstones. I actually took CIP twice. I took it once the first semester senior year, and then I took it again second semester. And the first time was when I was doing the EMT certification program. So this pretty much just goes into more detail about my ride-along experiences and what I learned doing that. And that was actually very nice because I pretty much did the same amount of workload I would for the EMT class, and then all I had to do was a couple of extra online assignments, and then I got my capstone with CEIP done along with that. So it was actually very, very convenient. And then this is the second one right now. I helped Miss Friedman, the home ec teacher at the St. Creek Middle School. I go to her class every day from about like 1:30 to 2:40, and I pretty much act as a TA for her. I'll observe her, I'll help her with lesson planning, we'll give her inputs on what I think, and I've helped grade, which I have some of the assignments in that capstone project. I thought it's very amazing. It's definitely another one where the teachers have a lot more free time than the pre-K one did, but so I got to talk to her a lot more about what she did and her process and methodology of teaching middle schoolers, because once again, it's very, very, very different teaching them. And also with that TA, I did also get that done along too. I didn't have it in here. I probably have more in here that I like, more volunteering that I haven't put in here than I do, but getting my TA was very convenient and very nice through the school. I had to pay a few fees, I had to get a few things done, but then there was a lot of days where I would, like we had one day where we did the mandatory reporter training, and it's very amazing. And they literally walk you through step by step on how to become a TA and how to get a job through the school, especially for something like over the summer. Yeah, it's my project.
Do we have any questions?
Aiden, so I know they want to be doctors. What do you want to be?
So right now I'm going into college for screenwriting and playwriting, but then I hope after that to become a teacher, specifically in English.
Fantastic.
And also do EMS or
Well,
firefighting alongside.
I was trying to put it all together because you have so many skills and abilities there.
That's what I love.
3 of you did a fantastic job.
That's what I love about it too.
Sure, go right ahead.
Do y'all do anything with the best buddy for special needs children?
Not like directly through the internships or anything, but I've met a lot of people who have done it, and it's very amazing what they do. It's a very amazing program that our school set up for them.
Yeah, my son is there, Jamal Game.
It's very admirable.
Very good.
Thank you, all three, impressive. And I know, as Mrs. Judge mentioned, many students could have been up here presenting tonight, but these are just 3 of the exemplars of this project. So we're really proud of all of you, and thank you, Ms. Judge, for bringing them up tonight.
Dave, can you share the?
Very good. Next up, we have the girls outdoor track and the boys outdoor track.
Good job, thank you.
Mr. Romer, we're going to turn that over to you.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. On May 27th, we hosted at Colony High School, the Group 1 championships for boys and girls co-ed track. And from that night, we came away with many championships, many champions, and I'll let the coaches kind of take it over as to who won what. I could probably recite it, I guess, if they want. But Coach Pat Barone probably has it memorized better than I do. Start with the boys, yes.
I'll start with the boys real quick. I'm gonna make you three stand up. So sadly, we did not pull off the 5th win of 6 sectional titles. However, we did do extremely well, finished second behind Saratoga. Curtis Watson won shot put and will be going to the state meet for shot put this weekend out of Rochester. He's currently seated 5th in our class for it. Let's go. Also has our school record with a 58.8 throw in the shot put. That's really far.
Wow.
I do want to say Coach B has done an amazing job. Yeah. you need to say it. Not much older than Curtis, but his technical knowledge of the events honestly has totally rewritten our throws program. So I'm super grateful that we have him. And I know I never give you any compliments, so I'm giving you one. And I'm sure, probably all of these guys should be familiar to you over the years, but in the middle, of course, we have Ryan Buskey. Not only did Ryan win high jump, which we all know, and he did go 7 feet, but he also set the section 2 record in the long jump. Basically, if there is a record out there, Ryan wants it before he leaves. And he, last year at sectional, set our school record in the long jump. So this year, he decided, I'm not letting Jack Larson get, the number 1 spot. I want it, and he went out. And he actually won long jump. What was it, on your second jump? And he was supposed to pass the rest of the jumps. So I left to go over, to the finish line, and then I comes running over. I just went 24 more. So he had continued jumping and set the section record and won long jump. He reset his record this past week at Shen for the state qualifier. So he'll be competing in long jump. He will compete in high jump, and he's a member of our 4x4 team that won indoors, and we hope to defend that title in outdoor. He is ranked 1st in high jump. He is ranked 3rd in long jump, but the number 1 guy does pen, so he doesn't count. So he's only in 2nd by a 1/4 inch to Jack Larson.
Wow.
That's his nemesis, so I'm sure he will beat him in head-to-head. And then our 4x4 right now is 3rd in our class. He will be taking that title though. Another school. So that would be Ryan. Last but not least, if I knew we were having videos, I would have shown you this video of Josiah when he first started hurdling. Because you would never have thought he would be standing here right now. His father and I were in Iowa like, what is he doing? However, he is undefeated in the 400 hurdles right now this season, and he will be going to the state meet this weekend to compete in the 400 hurdles. He won it at sectionals very handily. He's also a member of that 4x4 team that'll be competing as well. He is number 2 on our school record, top 10. The section record's was 2 seconds faster, but he's what did you say, it was 0.8 off? 0.8 from Jeremiah House, another great Colony 400 hurdler. But we're shooting for that record, and with Coach Garland here, we should hopefully get that done. Because I had to bring another Colony hurdler back. So we decided those were our sectional winners.
Yeah, on the girls' side, I'll let Coach Palmer describe.
That meets, yeah, so we have 2 of the 4 of the 4x1 that were sectional champions. Cherish Banks Valdez, who also has run 12.19 in the 100-meter dash as a junior. And Lillianne Palmer has gone 12.95 in the 100 as a sophomore. They were both on the 4x1 that were sectional champions. Last week they ran 47.04 in the 4x1. Which is a section 2 record. It was held by Shenandoah back in 2017 at 47.66. And they're at 47.04 on the cusp of 46. No team ever in history in section 2 has run 46 points. Just like indoor, when they were state and federation champions in the 4x2, no team ever ran 140. So they're trying to do 2 things that have never happened in section 2 history. Absent tonight because of exams, Sky Lanier won the 200 at the sectional championship. This past week, she ran 24:61 as a junior. She'll be going to the state meet. Mariah Duranay ran 24:28. She tied her section 2 record, so she's the section 2 record holder. She's going to the state meet as well. And Sky and Mariah are both going to the state meet in the 100. Mariah ran 11.86, which is a school record. It beat Kyle Plant's record. And Kyle went to the South Florida University.
Yep.
So she has the school record in that. And Sky's best 100 time is 12:02. Both ranked top 6 in New York State. Well, 12:00. She ran 12:02 at the state qualifier.
Mike, can you set up this,
Yeah,
where they-
so-
where they are in position?
So Cherish Banks Valdez is our leadoff. Typically, you want somebody who's a great starter, somebody who's great coming out of the block, somebody who is patient with the gun, right? The starter pistol. You never want a false start. So she's excellent with leading off. And she's gonna hand off to Sky Lanier, who's our second leg. Legs 2 and 3, usually you want your best athletes in terms of like eye-hand coordination, because you have to receive and you have to give. And then your anchor is somebody who's great under pressure, your gamer. If they get the baton in first, you keep it in first. If you get it in third, you try to get more than what you're given. So it goes Cherish Banks Valdez to Sky Lanier to Lillian Palmer to Mariah Duranay. This is sectionals. They ran, I think, 47:23 for the win.
And it was just such a record.
And they run 47:13 at Penn, 47:23 here, 47:04 at the qualifier, and they've won by 50 meters in almost every single race.
They went faster than this record.
So yeah,
I got it all.
this is 47:23.
I got it all queued up, so stop here for a second. Yeah, sorry about that.
Might not get this
So we're in lane 3. Sky just received the baton. She walks down. That's a track term. Miss Fiona and Gilderlin is out in lane 5.
She does it every time. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Little hitch, little glitch. There's Lily's gonna
Only the
receive
internet
it.
slows them down.
And now Lily's off on the turn. So we have our 2 turn runners here. Cherish is our lead off. And Lily is not moving. Lily's stopped.
Come on, Lily.
She is.
Oh, no.
Try again.
Lily's not here anyway. She doesn't know.
She's so fast, it looks like she's.
Yeah, always she gets
Yeah.
While we're waiting, I wanna, okay, here we go, forget it. Lily. So,
We now hold 4 of the 6 section 2 relay records, over the 4x4 back. So the boys and girls have the 4x1s and the 4x4s, so the 6 relays.
and the
have
sprint
contested.
medley for boys.
Yeah, but of the 6 contested
Yeah,
at the state
absolutely.
meet, we took 4 of the 6.
To all the coaches here, Coach Palmer, Coach Riley Johnson, Coach Sleesman, Coach Garland, Coach Burek, and Coach Paparone, and if anybody, Coach Luke, and all the way. Thank you, everybody, parents, families.
Thank you.
workers.
That's the
State
state
championships are this Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, Rochester, yeah.
Good luck.
Honestly, Lily wants to be a pediatrician when she grows up, so even though tonight was nice for her for the recognition, seeing what these three do
Yeah.
academically and all the hard work they put in, I hope she's soaked up like a sponge and saw like how much is involved, and that kind of motivates her. So I think things happen for a reason, and I think her being here tonight in regards to not just the recognition, but seeing that, I hopefully that kind of motivates her.
No pressure, Lily. No pressure.
I need to stop running.
All right, coach, that's enough. Good night now.
Give me a good ride home.
I got you, Lily. I got you. Thank you, everybody. Good luck, guys. Have fun.
I think these teams come in and walk around and they're like, who's coming in second today?
That's hilarious. All right, I don't know how you're going to beat
Well, I'm
that.
gonna be pretty
Dr. Perry. I don't know how you're gonna beat that. That was very exciting. That was very exciting.
Really, I was at that track meet. It was very, very
And-
impressive.
and they're off.
And, the only
The
thing
bets
slowing
are
them
in.
down is, obviously our internet.
Very exciting.
Superintendent's update.
Superintendent's update.
Just calendar reminders. So we have put out this information, but just as a reminder, it's fast and furious. We're into June. This coming Friday, June 12th, is our last day of regular classes at the high school. Unless it's otherwise communicated, we do have some special needs programs continuing on that don't have examinations. Friday, June 19th, this district is closed in celebration of Juneteenth. Monday, June 22nd is the last full day middle school and elementary schools. So June 22nd, last day. 24th of June, Wednesday, is our moving up ceremonies, 9 AM for Sand Creek and 11 AM at Leisure Hill. Those are both held at the high school Love Gymnasium. And then our culminating event, Thursday, June 25th at the MVP Arena, County Central High School commencement, 2 PM start. That's all I have for updates.
Very good. Thank you very much. Any questions? Very good. Agenda item number 6, new business. Ms. Gigliello.
Last week, a bunch of us had the pleasure of going to see the Capstone projects and the different things being done with the engineering classes and EMT, and it was phenomenal. Kids were great. I got to see Aiden's presentation. I just thought it was wonderful.
Yeah.
It's amazing what he's done.
Very, very impressive.
I'll
And,
second.
Sorry, this Friday, I'm going to Forest Park's kindergarten celebration. But you guys are probably going to Shaker Road's play, right?
Shaker Road Munchkin, yeah. I'm gonna try to hit
What
up
time
the
is-
picnic.
Forest Park is at 10, plays at 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
10.
I go see my little guy.
Yeah, well,
Mr. Key?
second, the senior showcase. And even you heard Coach Palmer talk about hearing the kids with the CIP, and I probably praise this every year from, my full-time lens working in HR. We put so much pressure on kids at 18 to know what they're going to do, and sitting in a classroom doesn't always, you can have your smartest person, but you need to be able to apply it. And them having that opportunity to, get some hands-on experience and steer them and help them along the way, and then being able to take on multiple, because, kids are torn. So I love that number continues to, sit in that 150 range, and we can get kids that opportunity to get their hands dirty.
Very good. Thank you. Anyone else?
Dr. Perry covered a lot of our dates, but just I want to make a big congratulations to class 2026. I've known these people since I was a kindergartner, and they are an excellent class. Laura is the class president. The class executive clubs do not get enough recognition for the work that they put in, and whether it's homecoming, prom, senior picnic, senior breakfast, the senior executive did a fantastic job, and I'm looking forward to graduation on 25th.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Mr. Keel?
I would just like to echo what the people said about the senior presentations. I was super impressed with the presentations themselves, the way that the students projected themselves, looked us in the eye, talked to us, told us things, answered questions. They were very well prepared, so my commendation is to their teachers, all their teachers,
Mhm.
and their advisors who taught them how to project and how to give themselves all the accolades that they deserve. So it was very impressive. Some teenagers don't necessarily project the way these kids did. So I'm super impressed. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Julie said a lot of the scenes during her public speaking.
The public speaking is
Like
exactly,
Yeah.
She said, they really,
that's a
Yeah.
commendation to all those
Yeah.
teachers.
Yeah, specific Mrs. Mesick, Miss Stone, Amy
Mhm.
Brunel, excellent, excellent work. Very, very impressive. Thank you very much. Agenda item number 7,
I just
Oh, I'm
want
sorry.
one more thing. I forgot that there was a band concert
Yes.
last week, which was super, 3 bands. Well, yeah, the jazz, whatever it's called, jazz, it's jazz with violins and trumpets and lots of different instruments. So they were wonderful. And then there's call it the freshman sophomore band and then the varsity band. So it was all great. Mr. Hartel is to be commended. I'm sorry I missed the orchestras.
Orchestra, yeah.
That was last Thursday, and I'm sure that was super good as well. It's always wonderful. And next week is the choruses on
This Thursday.
this
This
Thursday.
This Thursday.
Okay, yes, this Thursday. Right. Thank you.
Very good. All right. Communications,
Nothing online.
nothing online, nothing written. All right, terrific. Agenda item number 8, board committee reports. First up is academic achievement / academic hall of fame. Mr. Keel, committee chair, do you have any report or any questions for Mr. Keel?
Good deal of information about the graduation again.
Mhm.
And anything else that anybody wants to know about? All
good.
wonderful. Thank you.
All right. 8B policy, Mr. Larrabee.
All right, great. So first, we just to let everybody know that we went over a very fast 3-year overview of our every single policy in the district with updates and changes, and we have concluded that. With that being said, we're looking at 9290 today for a single reading supplemental compensation rates. Any questions? It is hyperlinked for your pleasure. No? Okay. On behalf of the policy committee, upon motion made by committee chair member Christopher Larrabee, recommendations that the revisions made to the above stated policy be approved as presented.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 7-0. Thank you very much, Mr. Larrabee. Agenda item number 9, reports and recommendations for actions. These are letters A through H. Dr. Perry, do you have anything that you would like to highlight on this?
No, it's just our annual designation of the charter buses. These change year to year. It's based upon their safety records and the ability to get approved. They have to go through a series of things and have a safety record. So both Brown and Upstate are going to be recommended for approval for next year.
Does anybody have any specific questions? Hearing none, I will take a motion. Mr. Blakely, second, Ms. Gigliello. On the motion made by Mr. Blakely, seconded by Ms. Gigliello, that the above stated reports and recommendations be approved. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries 7-0. Agenda item number 10, personnel instructions. This can be found on pages 12 through 18. Mr. Ravalati.
Lots of pages,
All right.
lots of business here.
Very
In
exciting.
addition to our normal business items of resignations, appointments, things of that nature, we do have a couple special items that aren't on the typical agendas. We have our recognition of our tenure appointments, the individuals in the administrative realm, the teaching realm, and the teaching assistant realm. We are making recommendations for tenure at the end of the school year or next year. We have
Melissa and Bill are here with us, and well.
Now I-
Thank you for joining us this evening. And I did email a message out to everyone on this list that we do have a function in the fall where we get together and recognize, acknowledge their great accomplishments. So thank you for being here tonight, and we look forward to celebrating everybody in the fall as well. We also are at a point where we're starting to make recommendations for summer programming, so there's a lot of names on there for summer programming as well. So lots of business, lots of names, lots of appointments, and it'll be that way for the next couple of agendas other than that.
Anybody have any questions?
Just congratulations to all the tenured folk. Congratulations, you guys do a great job for our district, so we definitely appreciate
We
it.
were premature, let's.
Oh, that's true, sorry.
You're not
Still have
approved
time.
May I have a motion? Ms. Gigliello seconded, Mr. Keen. On the motion made by Ms. Gigliello, seconded by Mr. Keen, that the instruction personnel changes listed on the attached sheet dated June 9th, 2026 be approved. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries 7-0. Congratulations. Excuse me. Agenda item number 11, personnel support, pages 19 to 22. Mr. Robotti.
A little bit more traditional on the agenda side with more appointments than people leaving us, but summer academy and ESY support staff. So just trying to keep things moving, get ready for our kids in the summer, both summer academy and ESY.
All right. Thank you very much. Any questions?
Yes, Chris, are we down 2 automotive mechanics now, or we got a replacement, or?
Correct. We are down. We will be down to Richard Parks. We're trying to come up with some strategies on how we can attack the market from different angles and try to get some support for mechanics.
But there's enough coverage right now that we don't have to do anything special.
I mean, the timing, I think, is a little helpful because we're winding down the school year, but the next couple of months are critical as we get into the fall, for sure.
So target August to have someone up and running for September.
Like it for July if we could, but absolutely.
Yeah.
At least, yeah. Sure.
If you know anybody out there, if you're watching, contact Human Resources.
Please do.
Any further questions? Hearing none, I'll take a motion. Mr. Blakely, second, Ms. Gigliello. On the motion made by Mr. Blakely, seconded by Ms. Gigliello, that the support personnel changes listed on the attached sheets dated June 9th, 2026 be approved. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries 7-0. Thank you very much. Agenda item number 12, Board of Education meeting schedule. Approval of the schedule of the regular Board of Education meetings for 26-27 school year to be held on Tuesdays at 6:30 PM at the district office located at 102 Laura Lee Drive, Albany, New York, per attached schedule. Some exceptions, which are noted on the schedule, have been made to avoid conflicts with holy days of various religious groups, state and national conferences, or school recess periods. Any questions on this? Hearing none, I'll take.
Oh, actually,
I'll beg your pardon, Mr.
just, I know each year it tends to come up with some of our summer meetings
Mhm.
and we get close to not having a quorum. I know, like for myself, I won't be here for the 4th of August. That seems to usually be a time, early August seems to be a vacation time frame. So probably just something for us to keep an eye on to make sure that we have sufficient numbers.
I think Ms. Lanigan usually
I usually pull you guys
Poll,
early summer.
yeah.
Perfect.
And then
Thank
we'll, yeah, that's true. But that is a good point. Anything else? All right, hearing none, I'll take a motion. Mr. Keen, followed by Mr. Meesick. I'm getting you in.
Oh,
Mr.
I'm sorry. Did I take your thunder?
No.
Sorry, Bob.
Motion made by Mr. Meesick, motion made by Mr. Keen, seconded by
You
Mr.
can have the
Meesick,
credit.
that the above stated 26, 27
So it's his
Board of
fault.
Education meeting schedule be approved. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 7-0. Agenda item number 13, School Alliance of Substitutes in Education. Dr. Perry, would you like to address this?
You know, this is our substitutes that service our district in a variety of manners. They have a collective bargaining agreement, and we are extending it for a 5-year time period. It's pretty standard. I do think that the date should be July 1, 2026 through June 30, 2031. Pencil change on that.
Okay, so noted.
But yeah, just collecting this for the next 5 years.
Anyone have any questions? Hearing none, I'll take a motion. Mr. Blakely, seconded Mr. Larrabee. On the motion made by Mr. Blakely, seconded by Mr. Larrabee, that the above stated School Alliance of Substitutes in Education collective bargaining agreement to modify the salaries for retired South Colony teachers be approved. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries 7-0. Agenda item number 14, bond resolution, school bus purchase. Dr. Perry.
Yes, this is a resolution to authorize the issuance of bonds to pay for new school buses. The voters of our community approved that on May 19th, and so this is the next step in the financial process to be able to make those orders for new buses.
Thank you. Any questions on this? This requires a roll call vote. Mrs. Lanigan, would you like to do that for us, please?
Sure, did you wanna take a motion first?
Oh, yes, I'll take a motion first, may I? Mr. Mesick, and second, Ms. Gigliello. On the motion made by Mr. Mesick, seconded by Ms. Gigliello, that the above stated bond resolution be adopted. All right, Mrs. Lanigan.
All right. Mr. Blakely?
Yes.
Ms. Bogan?
Yes.
Ms. Gigliello?
Yes.
Mr. Keen?
Yes.
Mr. Keel?
Yes.
Mr. Larrabee?
Yep.
Mr. Mesick?
Yes.
Vote carries 7-0.
Thank you very much. Agenda item number 15, future meetings. Any questions?
June 23rd, our new auditor is on tap, on deck,
They
okay.
should be at the pre-5 o'clock meeting for the
Would you
audit
like
and
them
finance
for
committee.
both or just audit and finance?
They normally will
We'll
come
stay.
to the
Yeah.
first part and then stay for
Okay.
the beginning of the other meeting.
And please note that's when our meetings do change. I will note that myself because that is the one that I walked in a little bit late that one time. I tested everybody. All right. If there's no other business before the board for our regular meeting, we do have to go into executive session. So I will take a motion for executive session by Mr. Keen, second by Mr. Mesick. On the motion made by Mr. Keen, seconded by Mr. Mesick to enter executive session to discuss fiscal and employment matters relating to a particular person. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries 7-0. Time is 7:24. Thank you very much for attending tonight's meeting.